thought this person was my person. Like,
it's been a few hours, but it felt like days.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's the one and only Mimi here. If you're new here, make sure you go ahead, click that red subscribe button to join my squad. Different location today, and that's okay. But let's go ahead and get started with this story time. So this is the story time how I got cheated on. Yes, your girl got cheated on. So grab your drinks. I could have sworn like me and this dude was madly in love. At least like I thought I was just madly in love. Nobody could tell me different. Nobody could tell me that he wasn't for me, that he wasn't the one. Like I really thought this person was my person. Like high school, and we were doing the whole high school sweetheart thing. Like I was literally like obsessed with this person, because when I love, yo, like I love hard. And it's like, you're probably like, what you know about love when you were in high school? We met when we was like 16, 17. So yeah, what do I know about love? Not a damn thing. I don't know, but I know what I was feeling, right? I knew that was my boyfriend. He knew I was his girlfriend, and people in our circle, they knew that. But I low-key had a feeling that he kind of like hid our relationship. People outside of like the friend group and like people who personally knew us and stuff like that and went to school with us, like I felt like they didn't know that we was together. Like certain family members of his didn't know that we was together. Like I just felt like he hid the whole relationship. Because I'll give you an example. Like sometimes I'll be like, okay, well, like let's take, you know, little couple goals pictures, because back then, you know, couple goals and all that stuff, that was in. And he was like, no, you know, I don't want to take pictures. No, I like to keep private, which is fine, I guess. But yeah, I just felt like he was hiding our relationship. And I always had like a weird feeling, like, you know, your little intuitions and stuff like that, like, oh, like he's cheating and stuff like that. And it's not on no insecurity thing. It's just because like the fact that he was well known, and like he had a whole bunch of female friends. And it's like me, like I don't care what nobody say, like back then females and males could not be no best friend. Oh, that's my best friend. Oh, that's my girl best friend. No, because it's like at the end of the day, I'm coming to find out like these were girls that you've dated that had crushes on you and all of that stuff. So how can y'all be friends? Like that's weird. Like you was kissing these people like years ago, and now you want to be all friends? Like no, because I already know how females are. Like they have secret, you know, feelings for you, and then you want to fake be my friend. Like I had a couple of his female friends would text me and try to communicate and talk to me, talk about some, oh, we're gonna be friends. No, like are you dumb? No, like. So it was just stuff like that, like little stuff. He was definitely like a womanizer, and it's like, you doing that in front of me, like that is real disrespectful. And it's like, it's not to bash him or anything. It's not to say that he's at fault for everything in the relationship, because no, he did his thing, I did my thing too. But it's like, I would never disrespect you in public and have people like laugh at you behind closed doors and be wondering why you with this dude and he's clearly disrespecting you. Like that's one thing I learned, which I could have told my younger self, is like, stop letting these dudes disrespect you, because look how they treat their mama. If they disrespect their mama, they're gonna disrespect you. Like it is what it is. Like if they have no respect for the females in their lives, that's in their family, they have no respect for you, and that's just how it's gonna be. Like, so fast forwarding, like we was together since 16, 17 into like our early 20s. Like, so you know, we was doing the whole high school sweetheart thing. Like I really strived on that. I was like, oh, that's gonna be so cute, you know, when we get older and have kids, we can tell our kids that we was high school sweetheart. No, because at the end of the day, you only got one time to really like do the worst, like do your worst one with me, and it's gonna be deuces. And it's like, I gave this dude like multiple chances after it got physically, after it got emotionally. Like I kept giving him chances because I thought I was just madly deeply in love with him. But he's not to blame to do, like he didn't do everything. Like I'm not saying I'm perfect and I didn't do anything, but cheating, that's not in my blood. And it's to the point where like this man would accuse me of cheating every single day. He would be so, and like that insecure stuff is not cute at all. He would be like, oh, you better not be cheating. Oh, you out here cheating. I never forget, I wanted to go out with my friends, celebrate my birthday. I think it was my 21st birthday, and he called us a bunch of, it was just like real crazy, because it was like to the point where I felt like I couldn't celebrate or do things how I wanted to do without this man, this dude keep accusing me of going out to meet guys and cheating and this, that, and other. And like My mom and grandma have always told me when they accuse you so much of doing something, they are doing it. I don't care. Like, I do not care what nobody says. When somebody is accusing you of cheating every single day, yo, they are cheating. I don't care if it's emotionally cheating or actually physically cheating. They doing some type of cheating themselves. And like, I would tell this dude that all the time, and he would gaslight me. He would flip it over and make it seem like I'm crazy and I don't know what I'm talking about and this, that, and the other. Like, he was famous and real good for doing that. And it's just like, you know, I had those intuitions, I had those feelings, so it's like I should have listened to that sooner. I always knew he was messing around and talking to somebody behind my back because of how he would act. Like, what you mean you don't want to go out in public together and don't want to go on dates? This man has never taken me on a date. What you mean you don't want to go on a date? Talk about some, you're not a public person. You don't feel like being around all these people. Who cares about all these people? It's supposed to be me and you on a date. What you worry about all these people for? Like it was just giving ill. My best friends, and like, I know for a fact how to be strictly friends with these dudes. Then he go get jealous and insecure talking about some, oh, he likes you, y'all better not do anything, you know, stuff like that. And it's like, you're feeling that way or you're doing that way because that's how you are with your female friends, and nobody can tell me different. Like, till this day, nobody can tell me different. I have like a lot of issues in the relationship, but I was still willing and trying to make it work, trying to, you know, because I was so madly in love with this dude. Like, on his birthday time, and I go over to his house to do his hair. I used to do locks a long time ago. I don't do locks no more, but he had locks. I started his locks, so, you know, he wanted to retwist and style and all that stuff, wash his hair, do all that. Me being the good girlfriend I am, I'm like, okay, well, this will be my birthday gift to you. Free hairstyle, you know, get your hair right so you can look good for your birthday, because, you know, I want you to look good for your birthday. I'm not out here calling you and your friend whores and saying, oh, you're gonna hook up with girls, oh, I can't trust you. And starting stupid ass, I never started stupid ass arguments on this man's birthday, like how bad he did me. And the only time I did was to be spiteful, because I will go tit for tat. I will go definitely tit for tat, because you want to ruin my birthday and make arguments and do all that stupid stuff on my birthday. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make sure that your birthday is hell too, because how dare you? Like, I'm really chill when I'm in a relationship, so it's like, for you to call me and my friends whores and think we're hooking up with dudes, oh yeah, I'm gonna do my biggest one and have it do a 360 on your birthday. Like, I will definitely hold a grudge for that long. I will definitely do tit for tat, call it childish. I don't care, because like, what? His house, I'm in his house. I drove there, all right? Like, I drove there. I'm doing his birthday out of the kindness of my heart, because I'm trying to be a good girlfriend, right? And I already knew, like, this man was really weird and acting weird and distant. Like, I have, like, normally, like, he would try to see me, we would try to see each other every single day. And then I just noticed, like, he was distant. He was coming like every other week, like, it was just being real distant. And another red flag is, like, he would only want to meet if it was at my house or his house. Like, we would not, like, when I tell you, like, we would not go anywhere. We would not go out to eat. We would not go on no dates. We would not do nothing. Like, his hair. And when I first came, like, I'm sitting down doing his hair, you know, blah blah blah, I noticed something on the floor. It was like a gold little, like, wrapper. And at first, like, I'm thinking, oh, okay, because, like, he be eating snacks and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe it's like a snack wrapper or whatever, blah blah blah. So I'm doing his hair. I finish his hair. I tell him to go in the bathroom and go look. He's in the bathroom looking at himself doing that other. I pick up the wrapper. What the wrapper say? It's a condom wrapper. I say, oh, for real? Oh, bet. I was like, Mimi, how are you going to react? It's one or two ways you can react. You can go crazy and flip this bitch up, or you can handle it calmly so that he's not expecting you to handle it calmly. Because at this point, I'm like, I was done. Like, I was done with him, because it's like, you being really weird to me. I wasn't feeling the love like I normally would have. Like, I was falling out of love with him. Meanwhile, he was probably never in love with me to begin with. So I was like done. Like, that was hit the hammer, nail in the head, whatever the fuck they be saying. But that was that. So I chose to handle it calmly, because I was in his house. I didn't need his mom or nobody to try to call the police on me and get me locked up. That wasn't smart, but I really wanted to flip that bitch up, right? But I didn't. he comes back and I'm like, all right, well, yeah, like I'm getting my stuff together. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go. Like, I drove there. So always drive to places that people invite you to so you can get the fuck up out of there when shit goes left. Cause shit got real left, right? So I was like, yeah, I'm about to get my stuff and go. I need to go back home. And he was like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah, before I left, let me see your hand real quick. He gave me his hand. I placed the little condom wrapper in his hand. And I said, oh, yeah, what's that? And he was looking at me like a stupid ass fucking look and shit. And was like, oh, that's not mine. I was like, yeah, And I just proceeded to get my stuff. And I left out his house. He was following me, trying to help me carry my stuff. I was like, I don't need help, but thank you. You know, I made it to my car. He's still trying to explain himself. His story done changed like 5 different times. I kid you not. He said it wasn't his. Then he said it was his brother's. Then he said it might have been his sister's. Then he was like, oh, you know, when we walk throughout the house, stuff can be on our shoes. And it's like, people need to be real careful of what they tell me, because I remember everything. I may act like I forgot and I don't remember nothing, but I remember exactly what people say, and I observed everything. They take their shoes off at the door before they go in the house because they got carpet and their mom don't want the dirt and stuff to get on the floor and get the carpet messed up. So I'm like, you really must think I'm stupid because y'all take y'all shoes off. There's a row of shoes right in front of the door where y'all take y'all shoes off. So you think I'm really that stupid, right? This man just kept on changing the story, and I'm at this point, I'm like, you must really think I'm done. Like, there's no love left to give to you. And I'm like, please let go of my door so I can go, right? I speed off, I go, I get to my house, he blowing up my phone. Can we talk about this? No, we not about to talk about nothing. Like, you think I'm stupid. And it's like, I cannot wait for the day that somebody come to me as a woman. Like, that will make me very happy. And I literally said that because it's like, you only got one time to do that. Like, after everything, after sacrifices, after everything I gave to this man, yo, like, you really gonna sit up there and do that to me, but was the main one accusing me of doing the exact same thing that you just did? That's what I'm saying. When you have that intuition, when you have that feeling, and females' intuition is never wrong, please go to your intuition. If y'all do not learn nothing from me today, is please, like, leave these dudes alone and go with your intuition. Don't be stupid because you think you're so madly in love, especially if you was young like me. Don't think you're madly in love with these dudes, or don't overly love these dudes because they not loving you the same way that you love them. And that's just what it is. You're trying to think that everything's okay, gaslighting me. I never really got, to this day, I never got an apology, a sincere and a genuine apology. I never got no explanation. I never got no closure. He kept changing the story. Then eventually he said, oh, he just wanted to try it on. Mind you, like I said, like, he was very distant from me. So who was he using that with? It was not me. I kid you not, it was not me. So it's like, at the end of the day, like, I'm not stupid, yo. Like, you can't fix yourself out of this. And like, he really thought that we was going to be cool and together after that. No, like, I'm literally like, you only got one chance to do that stuff. That's like the epitome of disrespectfulness. You know what I'm saying? After everything he did, that takes the cake, for real. I release you as a person. Like, I'm sorry you couldn't be the man that I needed you to be, but I release it. I don't understand how girls go back to their dudes after they cheated. You're tainted now. Like, I cannot look at you the same. I can't forgive you. I don't even want to be around you. So I don't understand how these girls are forgiving these dudes after they cheat on them like 5 million times. Like, it's just, I'm just not that girl. I can't do it. I cannot look past it. I can forgive you, but I will never forget. So I'm looking at you and you trying to kiss up on me and hug up on me and thinking that we are together and all that other stupid stuff. No, you're tainted. Whoever had you last, you need to go back to them, because it's not, I'm not the 1 or the 2 or the 3. Like you're tainted. And to this day, like, I never got the closure. And he was preaching and was like, wanting closure and wanting to have that closure from a situation is what's going to hold you back. So I'm at this point where I don't even want a closure. I don't want an explanation. I don't want nothing. Like, it's over with. It's done. It happened. I forgive you. But you know, it will never be the same. I will never look at you the same. And it's like, had you been a man and be respectful and, you know, been a man about it, be like, hey, like, look, like, I don't think we should be together anymore. This is what happened, blah, blah, blah. Like, maybe I would respect you a little bit more. But it's like, people be trying to be sneaky and put their insecurities and their faults on you and make it seem like you're crazy and you're insecure and you're this and you're that. And it's like, it was never that serious. It never gave. You wanted to do what you wanted to do. Could have let me know. Could have gave me a heads up. because at the end of the day, my intuition was right. At the end of the day, the thoughts that I was having, the feelings that I was having, it came true. It was true. So it is what it is. So that's the story of how I got cheated on, y'all. Like, dudes out here be really crazy. They will literally fill your head up, isolate you from your friends and family to get you alone, and then boom, cheat on you. But it is what it is, and you just gotta learn how to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, nobody else is gonna know how to love you. And you know, any young girls that may be going through something like this, leave that man, sis. Like, you only gonna be young and hot once. Like, live your life. Alright? So I hope you guys like this story time, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Bye. Mwah.